if you guys were around when I first made this one reaction video of me watching a video of a guy asking shorties questions in Miami, you'll recall that I actually said that I rock with Miami. I'd like to visit Miami one day. See what's going on down there. Seems like a very interesting place. I like big cities. I used to not like big cities. I'm from a very rural area of North Carolina. And, I thought that, big cities were, weird. Big cities. It was a big city. I went to Atlanta one time. Loved it. You know what I'm saying? Went to Charlotte, North Carolina for the first time. I rock with it. It was dark outside. It was nighttime, so I didn't quite get like the full feel of the place. So, one day I got to go during the daytime, but I spent like a week in Atlanta twice. Loved it both times. So, in Miami, that was like one big city I kind of was Miami, Florida in general. I don't like New York very much. I don't like it up north. Chicago seems cool, but man, Miami, I like Miami. So we're gonna watch this video. This guy is seemingly talking smack about Miami. See why he's chopping down on Miami, and hopefully he might dissuade me from wanting to go to a place like Miami. Let's get into this video though. Let's get it. Smoking! Traffic. Atlanta traffic is as bad as they say it is, man. Traffic in big cities I hear is just trash everywhere, but Atlanta traffic is bad. Traffic's not a complaint though. Or it is a complaint, but like everywhere, every big city has terrible traffic, so I really feel like this is a nothing burger point.
I'm traumatized. I saw some things that I will never unsee. You guys are not gonna believe this. I had to go on I-95. But not only that, it was I-95 going towards Miami. This place that everyone keeps moving to. All the influencers are over there. This is where all the money is. There's so much stuff here. So it has to be good, right? Everyone's moving here. It's the top vacation spot. And even GTA 6 is gonna be set here. So it has to be like some incredible place, right? Oh boy, are you wrong. Miami fucking sucks!
From what I'm seeing, I'm loving it. I love the tall building, the tropical feel. I love tropical areas personally. Like besides Miami, like a place that I would love to live in, I guess if I had like an abundance of money, is like somewhere in the Caribbean probably. Cause I like the tropical junk, the tropical feel, like these areas.
I don't even think words begin to describe just how terrible this place is. I went over there myself to really just show you guys just how terrible it is. But thankfully, I wasn't alone. I had my best buddy with me. And let me tell you, being in Miami traffic at this point is probably worse than the death penalty. I thought I-4 was bad. Even I-4 when all the lanes are closed. There's a multi-car accident. Even the expressways are closed. I didn't think it could get much worse. The atrocities that we witnessed over there. At this point, I gotta make my own war documentary because I've survived D-Day at this point. I don't know how you guys do it over there. I can make a whole video just on the traffic alone in Miami. But for the sake of time, we'll keep it to just this subsection of the video. The amount of stupid people there is beyond astonishing. Like, I've had to deal with Orlando.
I'm gonna teach y'all a little something, bro. How you really get through traffic, bro. The way you get through traffic when it comes down to big cities and junk, you gotta know how to bob and weave through traffic, man. When I was in Atlanta, I was with my girlfriend. Her dad was driving. That man drives 80 miles plus, bobbing, weaving through traffic, bro. That's the only way you can get through freaking traffic in like a big city, I would think. You would think there's no room to bob and weave with. maybe there isn't. But if you can find a gap, you know what I'm saying, and get through that junk, bobbing weed through that junk, bro. That's how you get through poor traffic and junk like that. Let's get back to it, though.
I don't know how you guys do it over there. I could make a whole video just on the traffic alone in Miami. But for the sake of time, we'll keep it to just this subsection of the video. The amount of stupid people there is beyond astonishing. Like, I've had to deal with Orlando my entire life. You know, one of the biggest tourist attractions, the fastest growing metropolitan area in the entire United States right now. I even claimed that it was the worst city in the entire US. I think Miami's giving it a run for its money. This is pretty fucking bad.
I think New York is the worst city. Maybe because I've never been there. And really, it's not even New York itself. It's the people. I don't think I like the people in New York that much. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You know, I haven't been to very many big cities in America, so I really couldn't give you my opinion on like what's the worst big city. I wish I could, because I definitely
I thought Orlando was bad, squeezing about 3 million people into this tiny area, all congesting.
There's a lot of people in Florida. Florida doesn't seem like that big a state. Like, it's a very thin, like, state.
Onto one single roadway. No. Miami somehow has more than double the people. How do you fit this many people into just one area? I don't get it. How? I know New York exists. I don't want to see it. I'm already traumatized enough. I don't need it. I don't need to go to New York. I don't know why. Why do people live there? Why do you keep living there? Why do you keep moving there? Well, that's not even to mention the people there. Everybody there is such a self-entitled, narcissistic asshole.
And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me get on that real quick, man. When it come down to Shaud, man. You know what I'm saying? Self-entitled, narcissistic. I really don't think it's that. It might be that bad. Who knows? But like, you know what I'm saying? If you some fine shit, you know you some fine shit, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? Go be with other fine shit, bro. You gotta, you know, if your vibe not on that, your vibe not on that. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm fly. I can get in with these people. I think I'm just as fly. You know what I'm saying? That's how that junk gotta be though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like that kind of person to fit in. I don't use the term narcissistic too loosely, personally. I don't think most people are like that. I just think like it's the culture, you know, status and things factor in into like an environment like this. But I don't necessarily like think narcissism is the way you narcissistic isn't the way you classify these people, I would say, in my opinion. But yeah, man, let me find my part again. I need me a freaking thingy.
It's such a self-entitled, narcissistic asshole. That's you guys can rap.
But they find shit.
I have 50 cars. I thought Orlando was bad. Oh my god! Another thing you might notice if you visit or live in Miami is that everyone is just on edge all the time. It's something you can't really explain. You just feel it in the air while walking around, especially in certain areas. Almost like people are just expecting someone to pop out of nowhere and attack them. That's why you'll see wannabe Hispanic gangsters around here and there. Hey, ¿qué haces por aquí, chico blanco? Oye, tuta.
Wannabe Hispanic gangsters? I'm almost certain they probably are Hispanic gangsters. I'm not, you know, I don't mess around with Latino people, or I wouldn't mess around with Latino people from Florida or freaking like California. I'm just going to assume that they're all like Hispanic gangsters, you know. I don't think they're wannabes at all, more than likely.
Cabrón, yo también soy hispano. Deja esa mierda allá en Sudamérica. You know, at this point, let's just rename Miami to North Cuba. Because that's everyone who's there. We got Puerto Ricans. We got Cubans. We got everything. Every person you could can imagine. It's like when you're in elementary school and you're taking all the food together and mashing it into one just to see what sort of disgusting concoction you can make. That's Miami! And on top of that, it's so obscenely expensive! Yeah, sure, the beach is nice, but you can get that everywhere else in the States. You could go to Daytona, you could go to Cape Canaveral, you could go to Cape Coral. Heck, even Fort Myers, Sarasota.
I'm not a big fan of the beach personally. This wouldn't factor out. It helps with the tropical feel at the place, but like I don't much care for the beach for real. It's a plus. It's definitely helping its case. And why I want to be there. Well, I would like move somewhere tropical or like Miami.
Anywhere else, but no, they all just decided.
I like the sand on the beach. I don't like getting in the water. I also don't like how many people are at the beach either. Like this right here, this amount of people would irk my soul. I'd hate it. I don't like it around a lot of people.
Congregate into one single area. What? And that's not even to mention how terrible the infrastructure is. Man, I thought Orlando was bad with how car dependent we are. And it is very bad. I'm not taking back anything I said in that video. Orlando is terrible. Miami has all the same problems as Orlando, except 2.5 times the population. What? Miami is already just pure car dependency enough. There's like pretty much no public.
That's not even a Miami specific issue. In fact, America in general is very car dependent. There's very few places in America that are walkable and have public transportation. This isn't just a Miami problem. This is just an American problem. So I don't necessarily think it's fair to just pin this all on Miami. Come to North Carolina, very car dependent. Go to the middle of America, extremely car dependent. Tons of places over out in America, just very car dependent.
The transportation, it's just cars. And then if you don't have a car, then fuck you, pretty much. If you want to get anywhere, it's just a fucking nightmare. No! It took 20 minutes to go 1 mile. And that's not an exaggeration. That actually happened. Boy, don't even get me started on that drawbridge. We even had front row seats to this thing. I swear it took them 15 minutes just to put that thing up. And there wasn't even a boat that went through it. Like, why are you clogging the road? For no reason! I swear whoever was operating that thing was doing it on purpose just to piss everyone off. But on a side note, as most of you know, I edit literally every single video on this channel myself, including this one. So if you like my content and you want to support my work more directly, I just opened up a Patreon and you now have the option to do so. So I can keep making these videos for you guys. And for anyone that does choose to sign up for my Patreon, you will also get a shout out at the end without ever looking at the Patreon.
Yeah, bro, get your money. Yeah. The good.
Okay, maybe I'm overreacting.
What's good about Miami?
Just a little bit. There are some good things about Miami. Just like I said in the Orlando video, there is a lot of food options.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can have Puerto Rican food, Mexican food, Cuban food, Chinese food. Heck, even a whole food challenge, all just in the same plaza. Yo, is that fit?
Did they got that Caribbean food? I need to know that.
Diesel right next to
I need my beef patty, bro.
us. And another bonus. I'm not gonna lie, guys. There's a lot of baddies down there. It's a sight to behold. So, while I'm stuck in traffic, at least I can count how many BBLs are walking by. But that's about where the good stuff ends. And GTA 6 being said here, that's only because we're returning to Vice City. GTA Vice City. But you guys ever notice something about the Grand Theft Auto series? Notice how they're all set in big cities. And what is a common theme with big cities?
Crime!
There's a lot of crime. So combined with everyone being such a self-absorbed, narcissistic asshole over there, there's a bunch of crime. Perfect for GTA. Heck, I wouldn't even be surprised if 5 cars were stolen just while I'm saying that sentence. Not many people mention this. There's like an invisible hierarchy over there. Like, I hear it's a similar thing in LA, to where if you don't have any clout, then you're pretty much a nobody. Like, people won't even give you the time of day. Sorry, you don't...
That makes sense, though. It makes sense. It's not like, I ain't saying that's like a good thing, but like, it definitely makes sense to like, there's a place where like, you gotta have, status. You gotta be somebody to really. It makes sense, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I like that or if it's like right, but like, because classism sucks, but,
have enough clout.
it makes sense that they're like that.
You're not even worthy of being my Instagram follower. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of my face. You had the audacity to come and talk to me? No! That's not even to mention how expensive it is. Like, on average, a studio apartment there is like $2K a month just for something basic. Not even like a high-rise one, not even a fancy one. No, just a plain old bare-bones piece of garbage. I don't know how you guys do it over there. How do you survive? I cannot tell you how much relief I had when I was finally able to escape the Geneva Convention violation that is Miami. Miami just might be the worst city in the entire U.S. I said it about Orlando, but oh, Miami comes close. It's pretty bad. The moment you enter Miami, it's like you entered some sort of purgatory, some sort
Enter Miami, you mentioned.
of prison, because they try their damn hardest to make it so you can't leave. At some points, I could walk faster than the traffic over there. And I-95. I-95, oh my gosh. I've never been to prison, but if for whatever reason I was, and I somehow managed to escape, this is probably how it would feel. Oh, goodness, good riddance and goodbye. I really hope that I don't have to go back there, that I don't have to get forced back there again. I did this for you guys. My sincerest apologies to any of my viewers that live there. Guys, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that. Maybe.
Look, man. I'll expound. And I'll end on this, man. This video sounds like every other big city in America. Not just Miami. If anything, I still want to visit Miami. Would I live there? Probably not. But I'd have me a little vacation house in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little vacation house out there. Somewhere nice, you know what I'm saying? Nice little beach house. If I ever have some motion, if I ever had like good motion, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I live in Miami. I think. Or I'd have like a vacation. I'd spend some good time in Miami. If I had like money on like that, yeah, definitely. I love the vibe. Love the vibe there. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody, certainly. But you know, I love the vibe there. Definitely I'd still probably visit. Yeah, this video didn't dissuade me personally. But, you know, that's the end of this here video, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That was a very interesting topic to entertain today. Hope you enjoyed this video, man. Go check out my other videos, man. And I'll be back later on with another video.